All right, boys and girls, for the second part of our math lesson today, we are going to practice measuring. And we are going to be measuring with some tiles like this. Now, if you don't have tiles like this at home, you can use anything else. You can use blocks, you can use paper clips, you can use toothpicks, anything you'd like. But I just want you to watch me as I demonstrate, and I want you to follow along. So I have a fish here. This is Kim's fish, okay? And I want you to help me figure out what Kim has done wrong, because Kim is trying to measure her fish. She has measured it in 4 ways, but I'm not sure that she's right, and we need to find the right way to figure out how to measure this fish with our tiles. So let's look at the first way Kim measured her fish. So Kim put her tiles like this to measure her fish. Now, I'll do the first one for you. I noticed that she lined up her tiles right next to each other, so that's good. But she's missing part of the fish's head. She didn't account for that part of the head, so I don't think this one is quite right. Let's look at the next one, and you're going to help me with the next one. Okay, so this is how she measured her fish the second time. She did start at the head this time, and she did measure the entire fish, but she measured it like this. So as I'm putting my tiles down, I want you to think about, why would this not be the correct way to measure the fish? Think about that. Now tell someone in your family or in your house, or even just pretend like I'm there, why would this be the wrong way to measure the fish? Very good, because not all of the tiles are touching each other and are right next to each other. Like there's some weird space here, and she went over the fins, and so I don't think that's quite right. Let's see how she did it the third way. Okay, now what do we think about this way? Did she start at the head and did she end at the tail? Yes, very good. But take a look at how she put her tiles down. Would this be the right way to measure her fish? Why or why not? No, it wouldn't, because her tiles are sideways. They need to be straight up and down. Good job. Now let's look at the last way she measured her fish. Okay, so she started at the head, so she did that right, and she ended at the tail. But what's wrong with how Kim measured her fish this time? Exactly, she's missing spots in between her tiles. So now we have to figure out the right way to measure Kim's fish. We have to start at our head. We have to end at the tail. Our tiles have to be touching each other like this, and they have to be straight up and down. So let's start. 1, 2, we're going to go straight down the fish. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. This is how Kim should have measured her fish. She started at the very tip of its nose and ended at the very tip of its tail. The tiles go straight down the fish. They're not curving, they're not bumpy, they're not twisted, they're not sideways. They're perfect. So it took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tiles to measure Kim's fish. Good job, boys and girls. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.